Suicides in Singapore are on the rise, like it is around the world, with more people falling victim to its deadly snare. Maybe you know of someone who has attempted or committed suicide, a friend or even a family member. More often than not, if someone talks about death or ending their life, chances are that we usually don't know what to say or do in that moment. So together, let's learn how we can try and help them.
When someone confides in us that they feel like there's no more reason to live and is contemplating suicide, sometimes we say things with the best of intentions, but that are not always the best or the right things to say. It might even have a negative consequence and prompt them to take drastic actions. Negativity is not intended to be insensitive, but by saying the wrong things unintentionally, we might just break that last straw that they were hanging on to.
Sometimes we assume they're just saying it just to get our attention.
But are they really doing it to get our attention, or is it a real cry for help? Let's look at some do's and don'ts if someone tells you they are contemplating suicide.
There are people out there that have it worse than you.
This might come across like you're not validating their problems, however small they are. Instead, say something like this. Looks like you're going through a rough time. I will be with you, and together we will get the help to work things out.
Please don't say that. You get sad, I get sad. Everyone gets sad sometimes.
By saying this, you are not allowing them the safe space they are desperately looking for to express themselves and to get help. Another approach could be, I'm so sorry it's got to this point. Let's talk about it. I'm sure we can find a way out.
Think about how your family will feel. How could you think about hurting them, or even me as well?
This implies that you are less focused on that person, that you are not giving the importance to them and their problems, but instead focused on how others will feel and be affected. Alternatively, you can say, there is a solution to every problem. We will just have to figure it out so that you will begin to feel better and happy again.
Don't be stupid. Just switch it off and concentrate on something else.
Using negative words or phrases only highlights your frustration with the situation and displays condescending judgment towards their thoughts or actions. This does nothing to help strengthen them to go forward. You could instead say, you're obviously overwhelmed and hurting very badly. I know it's hard to be strong right now, but tell me, what's really upsetting you at the moment?
Chill, just relax. Don't so drama. Let's go for a drink and then forget about every single thing.
They want to be calm, to be at peace and to be in control, but that's exactly what they're struggling with and need help to navigate through. This could help. I'm glad you brought this up and I can see that you're really stressed. I'm here for you and maybe we can talk about seeking professional help.
I think you're imagining too much. It's all in your head. Just stop overthinking. Please stop overthinking.
This does not come across like you're trying to understand how they really feel. We could be misled to think that it is attention seeking and it could be perceived as a lack of empathy on your part. This might be better. I sense that you're not yourself lately. Do you want to talk about what's going on in your life and what's upsetting you now?
Oh, come on, are you serious? I bet you're all talk and no action. I bet you don't have guts to do it, please.
This gives the impression that you're not being sensitive and that you're not taking them seriously, that you're treating it as a joke. Instead, you could say this, I'm sorry that you're going through a difficult time and I promise you that I'll be there for you and to support you through this.
But you have such a good life. A job, financially stable, a roof over your head, good support from family and friends. Like, what could possibly upset you?
Saying this lessens the severity of their problems. On the outside, all might seem well and good, but you never know what someone is really going through on the inside. Everyone has issues to deal with. Some cope successfully, and some others struggle and need a bit of help. So this might be more helpful. Nothing is permanent. Ups and downs are part of life, and it's okay not to be okay all the time. You are much stronger and more resilient than you think. We're going to beat this together.
Don't be so weak, just man up. Suicide for cowards, please.
When they are already at their lowest point, this belittles them even further and confirms all their insecure feelings about themselves and makes them feel even worse than they already are. A more appropriate thing to say would be, you are stronger and smarter than this. There is a solution to your problems, and I promise you, we will figure it out together. Maybe we can get some professional help from a counselor who can help you get more clarity and work through the issues. You will feel better for doing that. So, when talking to people who are contemplating suicide, keep in mind that they need to know that everyone goes through ups and downs in life. They are not alone, and that they are appreciated, cared for, loved by people around them, and that help is available to better understand their problems and to equip themselves with some much needed coping skills.
We hope this video was informative and helpful when talking to people with suicide ideations or intentions. If you know of anyone who needs help, or if you are keen to learn more, do feel free to contact NuLIFE Care and Counselling for more information.